There are many ways to crochet the beautiful Catherine wheel. This one I like because it's extra dense, extra cushy, and extra fluffy and detailed. And it looks great on both sides. To start the Catherine wheel, we're going to create a foundation chain in a multiple of 8 plus 1. So that means you can chain as long as you like in a multiple of 8 and then add on 1 stitch at the end. I'm going to chain 33, which is 32, a multiple of 8 plus 1. And I will see you at the end of the foundation chain. This is my foundation chain of 33 stitches. I will be working the first repeat row into the back bumps of this foundation chain, but if you prefer, and depending on what kind of yarn and what kind of hook you're using, you should always feel free to work directly into the chains as well. There is no rule about what's right or wrong here. To start the first repeat row, I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. Now I'm going to place a single crochet in the second chain from my hook. For me, it's a second bump. A single crochet just like that. Next, we're going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and place 9 double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. We'll place a single crochet into the following stitch just to sort of anchor down that fan we just made. This is what you should have so far. We're going to continue across the entire first repeat row just like this. So next we're going to skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and in the following stitch we're going to place 9 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and place a single crochet into the following stitch just to anchor that fan. Now you have 2 fans. Let's keep going. We're going to skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and place 9 double crochets into the following stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next, we are going to skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and place a single crochet into the following stitch. Now you have 3 fans. I'm almost at the end of my foundation chain, but if you chained more, by all means, please keep going. until you get to the end of your row. So I'm going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then place 9 double crochets into the following chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now I am at the end of my foundation chain. I'm going to skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to place a single crochet into that last chain in this row. And that is the end of repeat row 1. You should have something that looks a little bit like this. To start repeat row 2, I'm going to turn my work. Now we're going to start this row with a placeholder double crochet. You can either chain 3 and count that as a double crochet. I prefer to stack 2 single crochets, so single crochet one on top of another, and count that as a double crochet, only because it's a little bit more solid, and when you come back on the next row, it's a little bit easier to find the top of that crochet stitch than when you chain 3. Next, I'm going to double crochet 4 together. So I'm going to double crochet the first 4 double crochets in the fan below together, which means I'm going to start a double crochet stitch in each of the next 4 double crochets from the previous row, but I'm not going to complete the double crochet stitch until after the 4th stitch. If I'm not describing it correctly, just follow along. Hopefully this makes sense. So we're going to start by yarning over and starting as if we're doing a double crochet. The first double crochet in the fan of the row below, we're going to go in, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, and don't yarn over and pull through the last 2. Now we're going to start the next double crochet, yarn over, go into the next double crochet, yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to go into the third, yarn over, insert your hook into the next double crochet from the row below, yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, go into the 4th double crochet in the fan from the previous row, yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through all the loops on our hook, and we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Should look something like this. Now we're going to single crochet into the next double crochet in the fan in the row below, and you will get something that looks a little bit like this. Now this is the beginning of doing those upside down fans that'll create that beautiful Catherine wheel stitch pattern. Can't really tell right now because we've just done half of one, but let's keep going. For the next double crochet together, we are going to be double crocheting 9 stitches together. So all of these, we're going to be pulling into one big semicircle. We're going to start with a chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to start the double crochet 9 together. So we're going to be working into the tops of each of the stitches in the row below for 9. And one of the most important things here is so your project doesn't get all squished up, you want to pull all the stitches up to about the same height this way. So you see how this one is a bit lower. This stitch in the middle, this single crochet down here, is lower than all the other stitches because it's in a curve. We're going to have to pull the stitches up so they sort of line up at the top. This is not an exact science, but it's a little bit of trial and error. So we're going to go into the next double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the next double crochet in the row below, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. Remember, don't complete that double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next double crochet in the row below, yarn over, pull up a little bit higher because that stitch is a little bit lower, yarn over and pull through 2. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Find the next double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the next double crochet, yarn over, pull up. You see, you have to pull up a little bit higher to get it to line up. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now you'll have 4 loops on your hook. Find the next double crochet in the row below, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up. This is a pretty low stitch, so you're pulling up higher and higher each time. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 5 loops on your hook. Now you're going to work into the single crochet in the previous row, yarn over, insert your hook into the single crochet, yarn over, pull up. This is going to be the tallest stitch because the stitch in the previous row is the lowest stitch. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over, find the next stitch in the row below, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 7 loops. Yarn over, find the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 8 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 9 loops. And finally, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, and you will have 10 loops on your hook, like this. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through all 10 loops carefully on your hook, and you'll have gathered all those double crochets up like that. That's why it's called double crochet together. They're now together. We're going to yarn over, close that, and then chain 2 more. So a total of chain 3. Now we're going to find the next stitch. We're going to place a single crochet into the next double crochet in the row below. So now you should have something that looks like this, and you should be able to see the upside down sort of fans. They're not really fans, they're double crochet 9 together, coming together. Let's keep going. We'll be able to see more as we go along. We're going to repeat the double crochet 9 together in the next valley here. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You'll have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You'll have 3 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You'll have 4 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You will have 5 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You will have 6 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You'll have 7 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You will have 8 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You will have 9 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You will have 10 loops on your hook, yarn over, carefully pull through all 10 loops and gather all those beautiful double crochets together and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now to anchor it all, find the next stitch in the previous row and place a single crochet. It should be the middle stitch in the fan in the row below. And this is what you should have so far. You should be able to see it come together quite nicely, right? So we have the 4 fans from that first repeat row. Now essentially we're constructing these upside down fans in the row above using this double crochet together technique. Let's finish off this row. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 2 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 4 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 5 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 6 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 7 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 8 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 9 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 10 loops, yarn over carefully, pull through all 10 loops, chain 3, single crochet into the next stitch, which should be the middle double crochet in the fan below. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do this half upside down fan just to finish out this row. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next double crochet, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the last stitch in the row, yarn over, pull up, all the way up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, you should have 6 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops, and we're going to chain 1, and we're going to turn our work. And let's take a look at what we have so far. To start the third repeat row, we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to work into the base space, that chain space. It's not really a chain space, it's where you closed off that last double crochet 2 together. It's this space right here we're going to work into, right here. We're going to place 4 double crochets right into that space. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to find the single crochet that you placed in the middle of the fan in the previous row, and we're going to anchor that half fan that we just created, and we're going to place a single crochet on top of the single crochet from the previous row. So you can see what we're doing is we're creating the wheel part. So we're creating the top part of the wheel. This will become more obvious as we go along. Now find that center point where you gathered all, we're going to go right here, it's right here, where you gathered all those double crochets in the previous row, and we're going to place 9 double crochets right into that spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Find the single crochet in the previous row that you placed in the middle of the fan. We're going to single crochet into that single crochet just to anchor that fan. So you can see how we're building the top of the Catherine wheel with the fans that we're making now. Okay, let's keep going. Now find the place where you gathered all those double crochets in the previous row. Mine is right here. See, this is the center of the bottom half of that wheel. We're going to place 9 double crochets right into that spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now find the next single crochet you made in the previous row. We're going to single crochet into that single crochet just to anchor that fan. You can see it's starting to come together. Now find the next spot where you gathered all of those double crochets. Mine is right here. And we're going to place 9 double crochets right into that spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now find the next single crochet from your previous row and place a single crochet right into that. Now we're at our last bit here where we had those 5 double crochet together at the end of the previous row. We're going to find the place where they're all gathered. We're going to place 5 double crochets into that same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is the end of this repeat row. It's a little bit squished up because I'm using kind of a smaller crochet hook than this yarn recommends, because I do like that squishy, tight Catherine wheel look, but you can see it is starting to come together. To start your next repeat row, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. This is the back. We're going to place a single crochet into the last stitch in the previous row. Now this is another row where we're doing a bunch of double crochet togethers. So we're going to do the chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to double crochet the next 9 together because this is a valley and we want to do that upside down fan. So we're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, but do not complete that double crochet. You have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, you have 3 loops. Yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, you will have 4 loops. Yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 5 loops. Yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull all the way up, yarn over, pull through 2, 6 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 7 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 8 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 9 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 10 loops, yarn over, carefully pull through all 10 loops on your hook, chain 3. Now anchor this all down with a single crochet in the next stitch from the previous row, and you should have something that looks a little bit like this. We're going to keep going like this all the way across this row. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to double crochet 9 together, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, you have 2 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 4 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 5 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull all the way up, yarn over, pull through 2, 6 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 7 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 8 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 9 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You should have 10 loops on your hook like this. Yarn over carefully, pull through all 10 loops. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and place a single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 3. Now we're going to do another double crochet 9 together. You should have the hang of it by now. Yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 4 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 5 loops, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull all the way up, yarn over, pull through 2, 6, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 7, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 8, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 9, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, 10, yarn over, and carefully pull through all 10 loops on your hook to gather all those double crochets together, and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now single crochet into the next stitch in the previous row. We have one more valley to double crochet together, so let's wrap up this row. Chain 3, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, Next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. You should have 10 loops on your hook. Yarn over, carefully pull through all 10 loops on your hook to gather all those double crochets together. Yarn over, pull chain 3 and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now find that first stitch in the previous row and we're going to place a single crochet in the last stitch in the previous row, which can be a little bit fiddly to find. And that is the end of this repeat row. Now you should really see your Catherine wheels start coming together because you see how each Catherine wheel is comprised of a top and a bottom. So we just do half at a time, right? So the first row we did fans, then in between we did these upside down gatherings, and together with another row of fans it creates this beautiful circular effect. Let's do one more repeat row together. I feel like you probably have the hang of it by now. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to place a single crochet on top of the last stitch in the previous row, and we are going to find that center point where you gathered all of the double crochets in your previous row. Mine is right here. So we're going to place 9 double crochets right into that chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to find the next single crochet in the previous row, which is right here. I'm going to place a single crochet into that single crochet in the previous row, and you can see we just made another wheel. We're going to keep going like this across this row. So find the next spot where you've gathered all the double crochets in the previous row. Mine is right here. We're going to place 9 double crochets into that spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Find the next single crochet in the previous row and place a single crochet right into that single crochet. Find the next gathering spot for all the double crochets in your previous row. Mine is here. Place 9 double crochets in that same spot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Find the next single crochet in the previous row and place a single crochet right into that single crochet. Place 9 double crochets into the next gathering spot for the 9 double crochet 9 togethers in the previous row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to finish this row by placing a single crochet on top of the last single crochet in this row. Now let's take a look at what we have. Look at those beautiful Catherine wheels. This looks beautiful on both sides. I can't decide which side I like better. Of course, you can keep going as long as you want. Just keep repeating those rows. That is it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.